Hello everybody and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online.
I'm Prefect Calo, commander of the Cygnus Irregulars. And you're that outsider working with the Khajiit militia. I expected you hours ago. Well, let's not dawdle. You have an assassination squad to stop, I assume, so if you'd open my cell?
Was I reading that wrong the entire time? Or did it say Perfect Calo? Dang it. Now I look silly. How do you know who I am?
It's elementary. I pay attention to every significant event that occurs in the region. Comes with my job description. I have agents, spies, and informers from Riverhold to Rimmen. The dossier on you could choke a Wamasu. Now, about this door,
What's a Wamasu? And why are you locked in that cell?
I'm an Imperial without an Emperor. My cohort was assigned to accompany Euraxia on a fact-finding mission. She turned it into a conquest. I tried to temper her more violent tendencies, but her mercenaries outnumber my legionaries by a wide margin.
So why lock you up now?
I refused a direct order. Wouldn't give Solinia my soldiers or my file on the last Dragon Guard. So, here I am. How about this? You can find a copy of the report in my office. If the information it contains helps you, then come back and set me free.
You seem unusually willing to cooperate with an ally of the rightful Khajiit Queen.
I'm a reasonable man. I have no great love for this land, but neither do I want to see it destroyed. Dragons were the last straw. In other words, this is me making a stand. You can find a copy of the Dragon Guard report in my office upstairs.
You said that last part already. Tell me about Captain Solinia.
She burst into my office with orders from Euraxia, demanded I provide soldiers to support her assassination squad, then commanded that I turn over my file on this so-called last Dragon Guard. I politely refused both requests, and she had me arrested.
What's an assassination squad? It's probably
An
self-explanatory.
elite unit of mercenaries. They're rabid dogs that Euraxia points at our enemies. They like to kill, and they're extremely good at it. With the urging of the dragons, she pointed them at their current target, the so-called last Dragon Guard.
That was Euraxia's final order. She issued it right before I killed
Well,
her.
that puts a new spin on the situation. Solinia took my file. Then she and her soldiers went to assassinate this supposed last Dragon Guard to appease Euraxia's dragon allies. There's a copy of the file in my office, but I suggest you hurry.
So Euraxia wasn't sent to conquer Rimmen.
Conquer Rimmen? Euraxia was sent on imperial business to a province that owed us fealty. There was no reason to conquer a place we historically controlled. No. She decided to make her own play for power while Emperor Varen was otherwise engaged.
You went along with that?
It was complicated. Look, our quick visit turned into an invasion. Euraxia contracted an army of Nibonese mercenaries to back her up. And then the Emperor disappeared and his empire collapsed. We were stuck here without orders or assistance.
What can you tell me about the Dragon
Not
Guard?
much. I never got around to reviewing the report. You can read it yourself in my office. For some reason, this rumor of a last Dragon Guard inspired Euraxia's ire. Maybe because the legends say they were once renowned dragon hunters?
Yeah, okie dokie. It does say Prefect. Dang it. Is it up? I don't care about the profit. He's up. It's just right there. Yahoo! Oh. Right past it. Duplicate copy of a report prepared by Centurion Flaxia, intelligence officer assigned to the Cygnus Irregulars. We began looking into reports of a surviving member of the disgraced and disbanded Dragon Guard hiding in the wilderness of northern Elsweyr. First, in regards to Euraxia Tharn's interests, contacts in Rimmon inform us that she has ordered a thorough search of the royal archives to turn up every scrap of information the Khajiit have gathered on the subject. It seems that the legends pertaining to the Order's ancient origins as dragon hunters of renown has caught her imagination. Whether this is because the dragons are also interested in the matter, we have yet to ascertain. Consulting with Moonsingers has turned up contradictory information. One keeper of stories claims that an entire Dragon Guard legion has been hiding in the scars since the dragons disappeared in the ancient past. Another tells me that a single caretaker remains guarding the secrets of the ancient order in a hidden sanctuary. Contacts in the Mages Guild confirm that records kept by the Magisters acknowledge that the Dragon Guard do trace their practices to those of the Akaviri dragon hunters of old. And while most of the Order gave up those traditions after the dragons disappeared to become guardians of the Emperors, some documents claim that a small number continued to train in the old ways to keep the knowledge of dragon fighting alive in the event of their return. Here's a promising lead. A contact at the Stitches claims to have visited a hidden Akaviri shrine deep in the Western Scar. Stories told over drinks claim the place is haunted and studded with deadly traps. Some also indicate that a single Dragon Guard, the last surviving member of the Order, they claim maintains the shrine and waits for the day when the Order will once more be needed. Very interesting. Does he have anything? Oh, sword? Yeah. Long. Nice and long.
I see you found the report. Now we... by those inconvenient bars.
Who let you out? Hold on, I'm reading your stuff. Now, what did you need?
Don't look so shocked. My irregulars are very good at what they do. It was simple enough for them to sneak in and set me free. Now, what did you learn from the report? Anything that will help us stop Captain Solinia and her assassination squad?
Us? Why would you want to help start the assassination of the Dragon Guard?
As I said, we were never willing participants in Euraxia's conquest of northern Elsweyr. My irregulars did as little as possible to advance her agenda, and we worked to sabotage it as often as not. Besides, have you forgotten about the dragons?
What about the dragons?
The dragons won't stop after they kill or subjugate the Khajiit. We're in as much danger as everyone else. If Lord Garesh-Ri pardons my soldiers, we'll help fight the dragons. But we're going to need the Dragon Guard. Do you know where he is?
The report suggests the last Dragon Guard is hiding in an Akaviri shrine in the sky.
Grand Chancellor, I propose that you get Garesh-Ri to pardon the Cygnus Irregulars so we can form an alliance.
An alliance? Interesting. Comrades would be helpful in the battles to come. I'll return to Rimmon, plead Calo's case, and send someone to help you. Meanwhile, I suggest you start your search for the shrine at the Stitches.
Who are you? And who are you? I guess I'm going stitching. Wahoo! Uh-oh. You're back. You're not supposed to be back.
Light it up!
Oh boy. This is an interesting looking place. Oh, continue. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Tarn sent Samarak to assist you against the Euraxian officers Saulinia and her assassins. The locals say that a group matching their description passed through here a short time ago. Tarn explained that we seek a hidden Akaviri shrine.
Selena has orders to kill someone they believe is the last Dragon Guard.
Saulinia, the assassin who murdered King Hemakar and Queen Numara. Zamarak heard that name often on the day of Euraxia's coup. Perhaps this one can finally get justice for the royal family.
Did you face Captain Selenia back then?
No. Zamarak was guarding Kamira that day. We were far from the palace. Anyway, this one learned that the local crime lord provided Saulinia with guides who know the scar well. We must hurry if we hope to catch them.
Let's go stop the assassination
The scar
squad.
can be a treacherous place, Five Claw, even without the addition of a Nibonese assassination squad. We need to hurry, but we should also proceed with caution.
Tell me about your time as the King's Claw.
King Hemakar saw something in Zamarak. He specifically requested this one during a visit to the Desert Wind. Zamarak set aside his studies and devotions to become the King's Claw. I pledged my life to keep the royal family safe.
But you weren't able to stop Eurexia from killing the royal family.
No. Kamira wanted to visit the Desert Wind Adeptorium. This one was tasked to guard her. So, Zamarak was not in the palace when Euraxia and her troops arrived. They were welcomed as emissaries of the Emperor. But they were lions about to pounce.
At least you were able to get Kamira to safety.
A small success in an avalanche of failure. Guilt consumed Zamarak because he lived and the royal family died. So this one exiled himself from the land he loved and traveled the world. This one sought... what? Peace. Forgiveness. Something.
What should I know before we enter the scar?
The scar was carved across the face of an Equina in the ancient past. Some say Kunzari is responsible. Others that Alkosh himself marked the land with his claws. Things live in the deepest cracks and crevices that we would do well to avoid.
Why did Abner send you to help me?
Truthfully, Zamarak almost refused when Tarn gave the order. This one has only just reclaimed the mantle of King's Claw and was reluctant to leave Queen Kamira's side. But you needed help, and Zamarak was best suited to aid you in this endeavor.
Did Abner present Prefect Calo to Kamira?
Yes, but Zamarak isn't sure if anything good will come of their meeting. When this one departed, Queen Kamira and Lord Garesh Ri were engaged in a heated discussion with Tarn over the risks and benefits of trusting an Imperial.
The politics in this world are weird. Yoki dokie. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.